Welcome back, everybody. Today we finish our first playthrough of Sekiro. Before we get into it, though, you need to make sure of a couple of things. One, make sure you have all the prosthetic tools. Make sure you've gotten the 6 lapis lazuli that you can for this playthrough. Make sure you've gotten all the prayer beads, all the memories, all the gourd seeds, and anything else you want before we start New Game Plus. Second, if you want to save yourself 2 entire playthroughs of the entire game, make sure you have, if you're playing on PlayStation like me, a free PlayStation Network account and either a USB stick or a PlayStation Plus account. This is going to allow us to make a backup save on our USB stick or online, and then we can reload the game after witnessing one of the endings so that we can witness the second and third endings without having to play the entire game over again. So with that said, I have everything that I need. Oop. We just beat the 7 Ashina spears and the Samurai General is back there. So if you stick to the wall here, you can get past without alerting him, or you can just run and you'll lose his interest. Yeah, see that? And just come over here. We are heading back to where this game all started, all the way to the bottom of Ashina Reservoir, and we can stop to get that item by dropping down here. There's no more enemies to worry about. And all that's there is a pellet anyway. So now we can jump and grapple across to the last sculptor's idol. Rest if you need to. And we need to make sure we have some things equipped. Starting with the Ceremonial Tonto. We're going to need that. We're also going to need a Lotus Umbrella. You don't necessarily need the Suzaku one, but I always put the best one equipped. Have the best one equipped. I think that's all we need. If you want, you can equip Eel Liver just in case, because there's going to be some lightning attacks. But I'm going to fill the rest up with healing items. So I believe this is all we need. Go ahead and switch over to the Lotus Umbrella. And we're going to open this door. Using the secret passage key we got from Emma. Alright, so let me explain what we're about to get ourselves into. This is the final boss of the game, and it has 4 entire phases. The first one being a rematch with Genichiro Ashina. Luckily, he has 1 health bar and acts the same as he did in his 3rd phase the first time we fought him. The only difference is he will have an extra attack using his own mortal blade that he has picked up, where he will reach back to grab it and he'll start like crouching down and you'll see a little bit of an aura, and he'll do a large slash. But you can simply dodge around to the right and get a hit in on him if you're quick. If you're not, just jump back, but make sure you jump back or dodge several times because it has an insane amount of range. And will cut down some of your health even if you block. So we're going to try to avoid it. Outside of that, though, it's the same as Phase 3 from the original fight. Just be careful of his lightning attacks. Block as best you can. Of course, we start with a cutscene. And he always starts with the Mortal Blade. So if you can get around him, you can get a free hit in. And we got him. We get another cutscene, which reveals the real final boss, Sword Saint Isshin Ashina. So he has 3 health bars. So in his phase 1, he's going to just perform many different sword swings, so much so that they're hard to remember each and every one of them. Just stay close to him and stay defensive. The ones to note is a forward stab that he has, and he also has a low sweep that you can jump over. And he also does the same move that the Ashina Elite mini-bosses were doing, where he sheaths his sword, and you'll see a quick glint, and then he'll attack with 2 very quick sword strikes that you can deflect, but they cut through your guard if you miss. And the only other thing to really mention is he has a move where he will sheath his sword and a swirl of wind will appear around him. He will then do a vertical slash, much like the Divine Dragon did, that will send a shockwave, vertical shockwave straight towards you. So if you see a swirl of wind appear, then just start dodging to the left or to the right, and you'll dodge straight past it. Other than that, though, you just need to stay close, block all the time, and then when he starts coming at you with attacks, start tapping the guard button to try and get some deflections in. It is not easy. He's very methodical. And he can do the Ichimonji as well. So there's the low sweep. When he sheaths his sword and you see the red kanji, he's going to do a low sweep. So here's this. So just go to the left and to the right. And 2 of them appear, I almost forgot. But you can get an attack in afterwards. Make sure you stay close, because he's got different moves if you stay far away from him, and those are harder to deal with. So there's the stab. It's when he turns his hand backwards. So there's this double slash. There's a bit of a delay after he sheaths his sword, and it's the same every time, so if you get the timing down, it's pretty easy to get. Ah, that one's so hard to counter. So here we go. He's gonna do it again. Got a Mercury Counter off. So delay, and now. Oh. Back away if you need the space to heal. What we would love for him to do is the swirling air attack, because it's easy to get some hits in. And the lower his health, the easier it is to build up posture. So perfect. Ow. If it hits you, you basically just die. dodge. Oh, that's the other one. I didn't know he did that in this phase. I thought that was the next phase. He can also do a horizontal air slash. So there, he can do a stab there. Ah, that one's so fast. Dang it. Let's go ahead and use a bundled Jizo statue just in case. Oh. Never mind. I guess I can't. Ah. So just run. Run. And we got the first one done. So now, back away when you get to phase 2, because he pulls out a giant spear. Let me pause right here to explain our strategy. We are now going to cheese phases 2 and 3. He has way too many moves to keep track of all of them. So I find this part to be easiest if you sprint almost the entire time and stay nearly as far away from him as possible. He's going to start running towards you and he's going to do one of 2 attacks. He will turn around as he's galloping towards you and pull out a gun and shoot 4 bullets at you. You then want to pull out the Lotus Umbrella as he pulls his gun out. And when he finishes firing, you can do a projected force back at him. The other move is he will also pull out his gun and fire shots at you, but then he'll follow it up with a leap vertical swipe. Not a swipe, a slash. He'll jump up in the air and come down on you with his spear. So after the 4 bullets, you want to start moving to the left to kind of rotate around him, but don't go in and to the left. Like, don't hold your control stick diagonally and to the left. Hold it kind of straight out to the left, or even diagonally back a little bit to the left. If you get too close to him, you will lose the lock on. And if you go too wide, he'll track you and be able to hit you. What you want to do is get it so that his downward slash misses, and then you can pull off a projected force attack back on him. And it's going to be one of those 2 things, and we're just going to rinse and repeat. So, with that in mind, make sure you have your Lotus Umbrella ready and sprint away. And as he's chasing you, get ready to pull out the umbrella. And then do the attack. Yeah, see, he has way too many things going on. That's what happens. Let's try this again. Run away. You're gonna come, pull out the umbrella, do the attack, and then run away. Pull out the umbrella. And there's the slash, which I missed. So, here, pause it again. He either is going to fire your gun immediately, or he's going to hit you with his sword and then fire. And then jump up and slam down, and that's where you want to dodge. So it's always going to be one of those two things. So when he runs towards you, activate your umbrella, and if he slashes, he's going to fire, and then go to the left, and hopefully he'll dodge, and then you can do a counterattack, and then run away. When you get distance on him, pull your umbrella out again. He's going to come down, attack, go to the left. Again, make sure you're holding left, but also hold back a little bit. So umbrella. If he just fires, then immediately pull out the counterattack and run away. It's 4 shots, so you can almost count them. Umbrella. So slash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to the left. And then attack. And then run away. If you don't have enough distance on him, try to start running around. There you go. Now get more distance on him. That should be enough. So umbrella. Attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold left. Even if he hits you, attack. And then run. Hold guard to get that posture down. There we go. So umbrella. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack. Sometimes you might hit each other at the same time. It's okay. So let's run away. Umbrella. He attacks. Left. Attack. Run away. If he starts chasing you immediately, try to bait him into attacking and then try to get that distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, attack. See, again, sometimes you can just hit each other, which is fine. Woohoo! Get distance. There we go. So umbrella. Attack. Run. So I think he's too close. Okay. Umbrella. Left. And if you lose lock on, don't try to attack him. Just bail. So you get the lock on back. 1, 2, 3, 4, attack. So this should be the last one. Does that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold left and back. Attack. And death blow. And then run. He's too close. Now it's the exact same fight, just with added lightning attacks. But you can do the same cheese with the umbrella. If he fires, then you attack. And then run. When you get distance, hold the umbrella. If he attacks, he'll fire. And then you can go to the left, and then attack. We're going to do this until we run out of spirit emblems, and then we're going to use our Ceremonial Tonto and a healing gourd charge to get our health back, and continue the assault. Oh, I messed that one up. See, I was too busy talking. Right, try this again. A downward slam and shoot. Hold left and attack. And then run away. Too close, so baits. Alright, now he's far enough away. So, bam, 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 attack. Run away. Umbrella. Left. Oh, I lost him. That's what happens if you don't hold back and left. Umbrella. Attack. Let's go ahead and prep my Ceremonial Tonto, because I got one spirit emblem left. Alright, Umbrella. Back and left. And attack. Run away. Let's use my Tonto. And then a healing gourd. And then Umbrella. Attack. Ah. Ugh. Heal. Just keep running. Be patient. Oh shoot. Alright, now we're good. Umbrella. Attack. Ha ha ha, look at me. And we're done. And we're done. Don't forget the execution. He pulls out a dagger. And is ready to commit harakiri, so fell one more death blow. And you get the achievement for beating Sword Saint Isshin Ashina. And you get his memory. And a new ability. And you unlock the Gauntlet of Strength, which is like a... well, it's a gauntlet. It's a boss rush. And so now, let's pause the game, because what we need to do is quit. Before you talk to Lord Kuro, that's back here, which ends the game, you need to quit and back out entirely. We're going to close the application, go up to Settings, and go down to Application Saved Data Management. When you're here, say Saved Data in Storage System, and we're going to copy that to the USB storage device. Or you can upload it to online storage if you have PlayStation Plus. Plug in your USB storage into your PlayStation, select the Sekiro save data, copy, say you want to override anything that's in your USB storage device. If this window pops up, and then we are going to reopen the game. Once you're back in, now we can talk to Lord Kuro. And you have 3 options for 3 different endings. This being the most basic one, because you have to get the Divine Dragon's Tears to reach this area in the first place. This being the second one, because we had to beat our Owl Father in the second memory of Harada Estate to get the Everblossom. And this one being the quote-unquote true ending, because we had to do the whole quest line with the Great Serpents and the Divine Child of Rejuvenation to get the Frozen Tears. So this is the hardest one to get. But I like to just start with the best one, or the worst one, I guess. The first one. And watch the cutscene, and when we come back, we'll have the trophy for this particular ending. Then we're going to reload our save data from the USB port, which will put us right back here, and then we can pick the next option, watch that ending, get that trophy, reload the save data one more time, and watch the last ending. And we'll ask if you want to start New Game Plus right now. Just say no, and know that if when we want to start New Game Plus, we can do so by the Sculptor's Idol at the Dilapidated Temple, which is where we are teleported to, and we get an alternative costume and an explanation as to what those another memories are. But like I said, it's just another costume. So with that done, quit the game again. Make sure you always quit the game officially. Back out, close the application, go to settings again, go to application save data management again, but this time pick whichever area you saved your data on. Since I did it on the USB storage device, pick that. Say copy to system storage, select Sekiro saved data, hit copy, and it'll ask if you want to overwrite. So we're going to overwrite the thing we just witnessed. Back out and start the game again. And if you've done everything correctly, you'll start right back in front of Lord Kuro right before witnessing that ending, and you can start the next one. So now I'm going to give Dragon's Tears an Everblossom. And after now 2 cutscenes, you get the next trophy. And then repeat the same process with the same saved data on the same USB storage device to witness the third and final ending. Give Dragon's Tears and Frozen Tears. And you will unlock the third and final ending. And now we are given a final chance to collect any of the items that we may have missed. Maybe check the offering box over there, which I already have, and the only item in there is going to be collected in New Game Plus, so I'm not going to worry about it. We need to make sure we've gotten 6 Lapis Lazuli. We have Malcontent's Ring. We have everything we need. We've gotten all of the... wrong one. All of the... whatever they're called. All the memories. All of the prayer necklaces. And all of the gourd seeds. That's the word I'm looking for. So let's rest at the Sculptor's Idol here. It gives you info on the Gauntlet of Strength and how to change form. And my last preparatory order of business before starting New Game Plus will be to acquire my last skills, which I'll do the Ichibanji double. And now we're trying to aim for these final skills in all the skill trees. We already have Living Force. Next we'll try to get Ashina Cross. Then we'll get Shadow Rush. And then we'll save all this for last. And go ahead and confront the last memory. And now we are ready to start playthrough 2. Before I do that, let me go and change form because it's fun. We turn into basically a purple ninja with a mask. Alright, but we're going to start playthrough 2, and when we come back, we'll tackle New Game Plus. I will be skipping everything. I'll do a little introduction, but then I'm going to skip to the important parts where we get the trophies. For right now, all I'm going to be doing is aiming for fulminated Mercury to keep working on my prosthetic tool upgrades. Making sure to confront any memories I get. I'm still going to get memories for the trophy for maxing out your attack power. And we're just going to follow the same walkthrough that I've just created up until our second visit to Ashina Castle. The moment where we fight Owl for the first time, that's where we're going to come back. But between then and there, I'm going to cut it all out. Just know that I'm getting prosthetic upgrades when applicable, and skills, starting with the most important final skills. That's what I'm building up towards. So, we will see you then. Until then, you say yes, and you stay safe.